At UFC 209, I was covering Sugar Rashad Evans for his fight against Dan Kelly. I wouldn't have never known that two guys on the card would set course for one of the greatest battles ever. Honestly, I was just a casual back then. I knew very little of all fighters, but this was the week that I began to learn and love the sport. At this point, I had no clue who that was. I was just like, this is a cool dude with glasses on his face weighing in. I didn't know he was fighting Khabib. I didn't know what. I just said, okay, this guy is weighing in, he made weight, and he's getting whatever he's getting here at the table. At this time, I was very green when it came to the UFC protocol and how they did weigh-ins, but it was fascinating just to witness fighters weigh in and, check out. So this was Tony Ferguson, and I had no clue.
Khabib has been released from the hospital, but he was not medically cleared to fight due to weight management issues.
Yeah, big news. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Tony Ferguson fight has been canceled due to weight management for Khabib. He's sent to the hospital earlier today. That was a fight that a lot of people were really looking forward. I wanted to see who was possibly going to be the next test for Conor McGregor. And, unfortunately, we don't get to see that, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
What is the problem with these fighters with cutting these days? Like, what is going on in your mind?
Cutting weight is different for everybody, and because it encompasses more than just, just being fit, getting your workouts in, and I think that's one thing that people overlook is the fact that, I'm doing, my workouts, but it's really an overall lifestyle, overall change, and every single thing you put in your body, you got to be accountable for. And, I had my coach, Daryl Christian, we have this thing that we do where is we do our running thing. So every single thing that I eat and stuff like that, like if it's a heavy thing, then I have to account for that with my cardio. And I do a lot of cardio just to lean my body up, and I do a lot of fasted cardio to lean my body up with no food in my body, and then I do intervals with it. It's called a HIIT, high intensity training, and I do that for 30 to 45 minutes. But what that does is it really leans the body out, and it cuts out all the stubborn fat and stuff like that. So when you cut out all the stubborn fat and all that, it makes it really hard for that weight to stick to you.
Oh, shit. You better let him know. Let him know, G. Let him know, G.
Yo, he did back him off, though.
Yeah. Yo, I tried to
go weigh in.
You fucking slapped me.
Official weigh-in. Not official weigh-in. Just a dress-up weigh-in. Go on there, take pictures, face off. Get the fans pumped for the fight tomorrow. So that's what we're about to do.
This was my first time backstage at a weigh-in, and I think this was the first time I ever saw Dana White.
One of the baddest commercials you'll ever see in sports. Ronda Holly, 0.
Jorge Masvidal, the Kimbo Slice backyard fighter. I remember wanting to ask Joe Rogan a question about fighting then because I was doing a documentary, but honestly I was too scared to even go up to him, so I just stayed back and filmed him.
Tuesday and Thursday on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, and UFC.
The next fight takes place in the middleweight division. Sugar Rashad Evans versus Kelly.
I don't feel bad for Tony at all. I feel like, it's a part of the game. I was actually cutting weight in the same building as Khabib, and I believe that sometimes guys abuse that, I'm not feeling too good, I need to go to the doctor, I need an IV, and they abuse that thing and they make it bad for someone that actually was in physical harm. I was looking at him last night and I'm like, he needs to go see someone. It did not look good. I think he was doing too much. I think he overheated his body. And with that said, no, I don't feel bad for Tony Ferguson. because it happens to the best of us. And you know, I think these guys will probably show down at a later date. He's probably still going to get paid his show money at least, and it's not his fault. But at the same time, you know, I've had this happen to me so many times that I can't feel bad for anybody.